7:30ish. You're here with us to give you all the dish. Do-rags on, and we've got teddy bears. It's sunny outside, and we've got things to share.
Yes, nice.
Hi! How are you? How's it going? Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
From not from outer space, just from quarantine.
Yeah, back from quarantine.
How's everybody going?
Good.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, very hot.
Do-rags and glasses gang and Afro gang, like we're here
Gang.
you. Issue 91, people.
Yes.
91. We're nearly
Nearly.
at 100. Look at us. Come on, YouTube algorithm. Look at me. Thank you, Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey.
what we got planned? What we got
Yeah, let's
today?
start with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The release date has been changed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but yes,
scripting it up.
there we go.
Yeah.
So
I
Falcon and
have
Winter
looked
Soldier.
at it. I'm not being ignorant. I have looked at it.
Okay, so they've been
alright.
changed. What's going?
So Karen's looking at the script, so his screen's gone all funny. Oh yeah, there you are.
I
I
can
didn't do
see.
anything with the computer.
Okay.
My script is here.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it momentarily went off at my end and on the stream, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's all right.
So
Go ahead.
yes,
Mhm.
so as I was saying,
Batman.
the Winter Soldier and Falcon and the Winter Soldier is not going to be released in August. They've taken it off. They're
Why?
I think probably
Why?
It's the only reason we have Disney Plus. We're not even using it.
really.
Whack.
Why?
I'm using our platform. Sorry, I'm using our platform to tell the people that Disney Plus is whack.
Why
Why
is it
is
whack?
this not coming out, Rich?
Okay,
What is
so
going on?
I
What is
think
happening?
obviously it's because of the COVID stuff that's going on. So I think quite a few things have been pushed
Okay.
back. Maybe it's got something to do with a story that's going on in Black Widow, because that's supposed to be released soon. Yeah.
Really.
But yeah, on the poster it said that it's supposed to be released in August 2020 and 2020. And now it just says it will arrive fall 2020. So anytime at the fall of this year. Are you guys actually waiting for it? I don't think Karen's waiting for it. Are you waiting for it, Karen?
What? It's Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
It's the whole reason that I got my family to get Disney Plus is the Marvel shows. I honestly thought that Disney Plus would have more. I thought it would be nice and nostalgic to watch them. They don't even have Smart Guy.
Aww.
Was that good?
Yeah, I was.
Smart Guy. What's Smart?
Smart Guy was good.
No, it was good.
In
It was
terms of
funny.
like 90s black sitcoms, Smart Guy was up there.
Ah.
It wasn't talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't talked about, and I feel like probably because it was on the wrong channel. But if you knew it was there, it was dope.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
no, it was good.
Going back to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, yeah, I want to watch it definitely. Again, it's really the reason we have Disney Plus is just to watch those shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a shame. I mean, can't they just do like The Mandalorian? Just put it in just film it all in the studio, and then that way there doesn't have to be that many people in the studio. Everybody can be masked up, and then there you go.
Yeah.
Just film the thing. Just quarantinely film it.
I think
Because-
I think they've finished filming. It's just the releasing it that's the problem, I think.
Then why? Just release the thing. Just release the thing.
Release the team.
Release the thing. I don't want to watch Beyonce on Disney Plus. I want to watch Marvel stuff. Okay? Yeah. Two things I'm excited about is Marvel and Fenty, who's releasing a skincare line for men and women. Okay, to make
Fenty,
beautiful.
Rihanna.
Rihanna's, she's doing face. Because she did makeup and now she's doing like skincare. And she's not doing it just for women. She's doing it for men and women.
Okay.
So
We
these
do
are the
need
two
to
things
keep
I'm
appearance.
excited. Exactly. Get the glow. The only two things I'm excited about is Marvel stuff and Fenty shit. That's it.
I'm enjoying Disney Plus. There is
too.
a
Oh,
few
please
things.
help me. What's there?
What am I watching? I'm watching actually that's on Netflix, isn't it? I was gonna say Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
I have finished watching Clone Wars. Finished watching Rebels now. Yeah, there's actually not that much going on there.
There really,
unless it's for the kids. Hamilton was good.
My family.
Hamilton was the last one I watched.
My family went through early on in the quarantine, like week by week. We went like every.
Can I?
Those movies, so we went from beginning. All of them. The only one we didn't watch was
Jar Jar Binks.
No, Solo. The Solo.
Oh right, you haven't watched that yet.
Watched that one.
I watched that again actually.
Oh my days, the racial connotations when I watched it when I saw Jar Jar Binks as an adult, and then the voice actors, I was like, nah.
Do you know what?
Anyway.
I did put that back on, but I actually forwarded it to the last battle, to the battle with Darth Maul.
You're just like,
that is the best bit.
Pretty much. And one question about you watching it with your family is: have you guys got your own now, or are you still using my one? Yeah.
What, Disney Plus?
Oh no, Rich! You know what? I didn't even tell you this. I didn't even get a chance to use yours. I didn't even get. No, the day you gave me yours, the day.
Serious? How many months ago was that? And you still haven't? You didn't tell me.
I forgot, man. I just got so. I forgot. I'm sorry, but I thank you. I was very, very grateful.
Okay, so I could.
It's very sacred moment when someone gives
because it could go to someone else.
Real Rich.
It could have been.
Rich has looked out.
It could have gone to someone else.
I'm telling you.
Oh, bless.
So does anyone need Disney Plus? No, don't worry about what Karen said about it being shit. It's actually pretty good. I won't charge you either. It's all for free, obviously.
Okay. I might charge.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, come back.
£1 a month, okay? Yeah, £1 a month, and then
Planet is on a recession.
For real.
Like poor countries are in a recession, rich countries are in a recession.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for zombies, to be honest. Zombies or aliens, and then I'll be like, all right, cool. This feels like 2020 now.
Moving along.
But anyway, moving along.
You know, been hit. No, that's another subject again. We won't get anywhere through this podcast if you touch on that subject.
Well, today's subjects are all about delays anyway. So the next thing on the list delays is Warner Brothers has removed Tenet from its release calendar. So basically, Tenet, the new Christopher Nolan film, which actually looks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty dope. Yeah.
It looks
good. It looks crazy. So basically, this was supposed to come out pretty soon, and it's kind of supposed to be the first big blockbuster film to come out after the pandemic. So it's supposed to be the one that everyone comes out to watch and all that shizzle, but it's been pushed back because America ain't doing well in this corona crisis. And it doesn't look like anyone's going to be going out to watch that, so they haven't got a release date for it either.
That's long. Long. They need to either do like drive-through movies. Yeah, they either need to start bringing those back, or just put it on.
Sorry, Isha. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Did the UK have drive-throughs?
I'm sure we did back in the days, but I can't remember.
I remember I used to watch that on American TV, and I used to think they looked like the dopest shit just to park up and watch a film. I would do that.
They did have them in. There was a couple. I think there was one in Peckham a few months back, a few years back.
Of all places.
Yeah. Or maybe I remember a couple. Yeah, Peckham. I'm sure it was in Peckham. You know the.
All they have to do is just do some drive-through movies. And then, you know what I mean? If you want to have a blockbuster moment, do that. But then, go.
I think because obviously if it's in the cinema, they get a lot more money for it. I don't think they're going to... Like, how many cinemas are there in... Say there's like 50 cinemas in London. You're only going to really get about 20 outdoor drive-throughs, so they want to capitalize on the money, because this film is a pretty expensive film to make as well.
True.
So they want to get their money back somehow.
Boy, I mean, well then do pay-per-view then. Like, do you gotta just be like, put it on a service where you can like, look, let's say that you put it out on Netflix, just hypothetically. Netflix has to do a thing of like, okay, these are big blockbuster films now. You got to pay for them. Just do that, you know what I mean? And just be like, look, okay, this is a one-off payment. You pay whatever, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They give you a code or something, and you watch it, and then you can't watch it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Apple Pay do that. They're like, okay, you can buy a film.
It is Warner Brothers thing, so it would be on I'm sure it'll probably be on HBO, or HBO, I think, because they do all the Warner Brothers stuff. So they could actually do that. I mean, I think it would be one of those films that I would actually. There's no films that I've actually rented out to watch. Like you got Amazon Prime. I hate Amazon so much sometimes, man.
Amazon's just a lot. It's so annoying.
Like, I'm watching that a lot recently because there's shows on it.
There are some shows,
and that I tried to watch. I was trying to watch Blackish last night, and I wanted to re-watch an episode that I'd watched the night before. So I'm selecting this episode. I selected it 5 times. I'm not joking, and it went to the episode afterwards. I'm like, why does it?
Because it's some stupid bug that happened to me before as well. I think I was watching Altered Carbon, and you fall asleep or something.
But wait, Altered Carbon's on Netflix.
Or something else. I can't remember. I get them mixed up now. But either way, what it is that because it starts the next program midway through the credits. So when you go back to it, you've got like a millisecond to actually rewind it again, because I can't remember if there's an option to start it from the beginning. So what you have to do, you have to go to the episode before the one that you want to watch. So it starts.
You know what? That's what I did. I had to go to the episode before the one I wanted to watch. Go to the end. Watch the end of that.
Jump over. It's
do you know what I mean? I was like, this is long.
Yeah.
Top three streaming services: Apple TV, Netflix, and Now TV. Disney Plus is good, but just in terms of streaming, like seamless streaming.
I've not used Now TV yet.
All I know.
I've not used Now TV.
All I know. Huh?
Now TV's pretty good. It's not bad. But yeah, go on, so good.
Any of them ones. All I was gonna say is Netflix has it on lock.
They do. Netflix and Crunchyroll got it on lock.
How much is Crunchyroll? Are we allowed to talk about this kind of stuff? $4.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's free advertising.
Yeah, for real.
Pay us.
Yeah. Or I can give you. I think I got a code, and then you can just use my Crunchyroll.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Like. There's loads of animes in there I need to get through. And
there is one I was watching that we'll talk about in reviews, which actually Karen got me to watch somehow. $5.99. Hey guys, my cousin Christopher and Shawnee B's on as well. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today.
Hi Christopher, hi Shawnee.
My cousin Christopher, you're saying $5.99 for? Is it $5.99 or $4.99 then?
For me, it's $4.99
okay.
for me. It's. I mean, like I'm only paying $4.99. Maybe
Chris, you're getting robbed. Maybe because he's up north, innit? They get charged a bit more. Yeah.
Takes longer to get there.
Okay.
Oh my days.
Next, we've got New Mutants. Funny thing about New Mutants.
Are we still talking about New Mutants? Is that a thing still?
It was.
Are we doing this?
It was a thing as of yesterday.
Let's do this.
So, my cousin is saying he can't remember how much it is. LOL.
$4.99.
All right. So basically, what happened was on Reddit, someone uploaded a video from Australia that had the New Mutants trailer on it, on their adverts. So it played, and at the end it said, "No, Sean, New Mutants didn't die, fortunately." I will say something after I explain what's happening. So basically, what's happening is that so they've uploaded it. They've recorded it on their phone from the TV, and it says coming to Disney Plus September 4th. So some people thinking it's not real, and saying that it's been faked, and some people saying it's real. I don't know what to believe because. Apparently there's like two or three scenes in that trailer that hasn't been seen before. I was watching a John Campier video and he was saying that there's things like there's deals with I think it was HBO they've got a deal with where it has to go on there first because they have the streaming rights. So if it does go on streaming, it has to go on there first. But he was saying obviously Disney could have done a deal with them and say, look, because of this Corona thing, it's not coming out on cinema, so it's going to be on Disney Plus. So there's a lot of things saying yes or no, it's true or not. I don't know. What would you guys think?
Every time these poor people come up, let me just say, I don't care what fucking platform you put your film out on, just release it before it never sees the light of day. Okay?
For real.
Yeah. Just release it. Even if you throw it into the street, we'll watch it. Okay? Just release it.
Like Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. He just threw me out the window. Just dash it out, man.
Like all New Mutants, like every time, like I was saying to Rich, like before, I was like, I saw them pop up on YouTube and I was like, oh yeah, this film hasn't come out yet. I feel like I've watched it. It hasn't even touched base yet. I'm like, I'll just release the Ting. Like, even you can put it on Pornhub, I don't care. Just release it. Like, release the film. Like, it's just put it out.
Yeah.
Put it out. Like, I'm tired of seeing the trailer of a film that
I'm gonna see it.
I'm
Definitely gonna see it.
I'll be honest, because it's a Fox X-Men movie.
You don't care.
No, hang on. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I had no interest in seeing that movie, and and this sounds malicious, and I don't like it when I'm malicious. It's just unnecessary way to be. But I wanted it to fail. I really did. Yeah, I wanted it to fail because the MCU was kicking ass. Like, it's just rocking things up left, right, center. But like, Fox is just fucking up the X-Men. They fucked up 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
One.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to watch the years, but with the potential of it being on a platform that I don't have to leave my house. I don't have to throw clothes on. I don't have to shower. It's there. Yeah. I'm like, why not? Just got cousin Pete. We'll sit back. Thing, innit? I'll be like, let's see how crap this movie is. And at least I know I'm not paying for the movie. I'm paying for my subscription of
the service.
The Ting, innit?
The Ting.
Honestly, though, just burn it.
Right, so
release it. Seriously.
Yeah. Literally.
All right, for me personally, I do want to watch it. One thing I'm peed off about it is that it does look good.
Yeah.
Cecilia Reyes, she's a bad. She seems like she's a bad guy in this film, and also she's not black. She's a black character in the comics, so I would rather them to stick to how she is in the actual comics, as in being a good guy and also being black. That's my only thing.
Wait.
Set him up.
And black. But now she's a villain in white.
She's not white. She's I don't know where the actress is from actually.
Like Latin American or something. Latina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the other thing I was gonna say is I can't complain too heavily depending on if it's like a character who's not that big. And I'll be real, I don't know who the character is.
No,
When
yeah, go on. Sorry.
when they change the race of a character who isn't that prominent, like they've done it where like they had Domino, they had Zazie Beetz play Domino in Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
And why America loses their shit at stuff like that all the time. But, I'm always like, well, you know, you can't necessarily.
To be fair,
I suppose Domino's not a good example because you don't really know her race, do you?
I think
whoever drew Domino she was meant to be white. Let's be real.
Yeah.
My point. If they take a black character who's not that prominent and then change their race in the movie, I'm not going to complain about it. Only reason being because they do it the other way around. They have look at
Nick Fury,
Fury, Johnny Storm. It's been done.
But to be fair with Nick Fury, he was based on the Ultimates, and the Ultimates was like
black,
Okay,
to be fair,
man, you know what I'm trying to say? They do.
Yeah. To be fair, I am kind of mistaken in this sense because she's Latin American in the comics, and she's originally from Puerto Rico, but she looks more black Puerto Rican. In the comics, you can black Latino, and it is a Latino lady who's playing her. So, but that's one thing is like for me, I like to have unknowns playing characters. Like if you're gonna have an unknown character, it's like, well, an unknown actor coming in. Don't just get like a well-known actor. She's not really well-known. I can't even remember her name, but I've seen her in loads of stuff.
Yeah, she's in the new Morbius thing, isn't it?
Is she?
Morbius one. Is she? Is that the same woman? I feel like it's the same woman.
It might be.
Or am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me check the Mutants cast.
Yeah. She's in the Morbius.
Alice Baraga.
Is she in the Morbius one?
Alice Baraga.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just me. Because she always seems to play a doctor or something like that, or maybe it's just me.
Yeah, she was in City of Gods. City of God, yeah, she was that's where I've seen her.
I've seen her. She's on a show in Netflix at the moment as well. Like she keeps coming up like boom. Southside or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
She's in that.
Yeah, actually, I do actually like her. I do. She's in quite a few good things. She was in Elysium as well. What was the other one? Predators, the good one that I like. Yeah, that film was sick.
Predators. Have you not seen that one with Lawrence Fishburne, Isha?
I have, and I couldn't do it.
Still didn't like it.
I haven't watched all of it. Okay, I'm gonna try and watch it again. I just
she was in I Am Legend.
Yeah,
she was the girl in I Am Legend.
Yeah, I couldn't stand her in I Am Legend. I was like, shut up, be quiet. Don't get people killed. You've both seen the alternative ending in I Am Legend, right?
Alternative ending? What, did she die instead?
No, they all survive. You've seen it?
I think Will Smith survives as well.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it on my DVD somewhere.
It's like an extra bit.
Yeah.
That film was not dead, Sean. Sean saying Predators was dead. No, it wasn't dead. That one was sick.
Thank you, Sean.
That one was sick, man.
Sean.
You guys need to watch it, you guys need to watch that one again, man.
The first and second Predator are the best Predators. That's it. The second Predator was the best Predator.
I don't know how you like that one with Myrtle.
It was okay. It was okay. What was it? What was the saying again?
We're gonna have me some fun.
No, that was the first one.
That
was the first one.
We're gonna have me some fun. Where's this one? Yay!
I suppose she's black. She may have been born in, she may be whatever, but that's black.
Yeah, she's black. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then.
Anyway, what's next? I can't remember.
Sorry, I'm looking for quotes from Predator 2. Next, because there's a sick quote from it, but I can't remember. Anyway, The Legend of Korra will finally get released on Netflix.
Yes! Sorry, that's what I want to do. Yay!
Do you know what? This is a lot easier for me because actually, have
Oh,
you noticed that there seems to be like this resurgence of Avatar recently? Like, there's so many videos on YouTube. I'm seeing posts about it online.
Yeah.
Like, people in the streets are talking. Like, what is going on? They're going on like the show is new.
It's new for me.
But remember, they still got to release. They still got to
When
release
the demon come calling. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Sean's in the chat and I'm
Avatar
reading.
Avatar did not say that.
That was from Predator 2.
Predator.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Oh my days. But no, that's from Predator 3.
No, that was 2.
That's what.
Was it?
Why are we still talking about Predator when we could be talking about Avatar?
Sorry. No, that's with the Rasta men in the building. Yeah, and Predator. Yeah, that's Predator.
No, that's Predator 2. Predator 2's got the Rasta men.
No, it's not.
Rasta men. Yeah.
No, Predator 2 is in the forest. Anyway.
Predator 2 is in the city.
With
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm getting mixed
with Danny
up.
Glover.
Sorry. Go ahead. Right. Korra. Yes, but as I was saying, Legend of Korra on Netflix. You know, it's because they still have to. What's it? They were making the Avatar. Was it the live action one?
Yeah.
Remember the original guys who actually made Avatar making the live action one. So maybe this is like to be like, yes. Maybe this is just to be like, we want to pump as much Avatar out, and then when we drop it, then it'll be bang. You know what I mean? But I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying all of this Avatar stuff.
To be honest,
I love Avatar. It's great.
It's put me right in the mood. I'm watching like Rich is
Wow.
watching it. Don't break my heart. You're watching it.
Remember, because he has to watch The Mandalorian. Oh my God.
Okay, truth be told, I've kind of stopped watching it at the moment. I've been watching something else, which again I'll talk about in the reviews. But yeah, and I've been watching.
So I understand why you stopped watching it and watch the thing that you're going to review, because the thing that you're going to review is a good thing to watch.
Yeah, it has been good.
That's why you're reviewing it. Yeah.
But once that's finished, I'll go back on it because I'll watch it with Cass. So.
Okay, cool. There we go. That's fine. Come back. I don't know any songs called Come Back. There we go.
Come back.
What I was gonna say is, I'm watching it with my son, with Makai. He's really enjoying it because I thought I'd watched it with him. I felt ashamed of myself when I realized I hadn't watched it. But even my brother made me feel bad about it as well. I was like,
"Oh no, it's okay."
Well, he watched it. But,
realigning the chakras is good.
Yeah, we're going through it, and this is nice. Like we're in book 2, Rich. So book 1 is just establishing characters, which is basically what you're watching. And then obviously from there's a halfway point in book 1 where story starts kicking in. Book 2 is all story. It's all story, Rich. It's all story, and it's sick.
So when you're saying book 2, you're meaning season 2, right?
Yeah, that's what they go. So you got book 1 is water, book 2 is earth.
Okay.
Book 3 is fire. Korra, you've got air. I don't know it in order, but air, spirits.
Basically the 4.
Okay.
Change, and something else. Revelation.
I did watch the trailer to Korra, which actually looks good, and it's like in the future, right?
It does.
When everything's all sorted.
So it's only 60 or 70 years in the future.
Oh, right, okay.
After Aang's died.
What? Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, he's the Avatar. She's the Avatar.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that.
I know he's the Avatar, but
Plot
I didn't know that. Like,
it's set in the future.
Yeah, but he could still be alive, an old man with a beard and something. I don't know. In fact, I saw in the trailer that there was an old man with the arrow in his head, and he's got a long beard, and I'm like, is that Aang?
You know what?
Is there?
Would you please watch?
Is there any point in me watching it now that you told me the ending?
That's not the ending.
Okay, no, that's not the ending in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Look at it.
Yeah.
You know what this
and
man...
then Korra. Korra, okay. Korra is different. Okay, but that was a big spoiler.
Yeah. That was not a spoiler.
It was.
How was that?
Is he actually?
Because the man is.
Anyway.
The man hasn't watched The Last Airbender. We're coming to come off this topic. What's the next topic?
I want to give a shout out to my brother, my younger brother Slim. He just sent me a message. I'm not gonna say it on live, but he just made me bust up.
live now.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
We're on Twitch. It's fine. We're on Twitch. It's fine. Come on.
Man.
Oh man.
It's funny though. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
The suspense is killing everyone.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know.
So
go ahead.
yeah, Korra. I'll watch that when I finish watching something when the good guy dies at the end.
We'll watch Avatar and just go straight to Korra.
Okay.
All you need to do.
Oh my God.
It's Isha, help me.
I know. I'm playing Kieran. I know. It's good. It looks good, man. It is good. I've just taken a break from it. You know.
Okay. Rich will watch this, and you will watch Mandalorian.
Yeah. So actually, with Korra, the animated series has been confirmed for Netflix release next month. So yeah, if you're waiting for that, like me, it's coming out next month. Right.
Everyone, really, really good, and whoever hasn't watched it yet, you are in for a treat.
Exactly.
You really are.
From this moment on, no
spoilers.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my cousin.
I know you did that.
My cousin's saying it's badass as well. Avatar is badass. So.
It is.
Thank you. Why didn't you tell him before?
Yeah. Okay, next on the list, Netflix, The Sandman is set in 2021. I think a couple of weeks ago we spoke about The Sandman being an audio book on Amazon, but now they've actually making a Netflix adaptation. I haven't read this myself. I know your brother Slim has read it and he loves it. Yeah, and basically. Sorry, I'm just getting my bearings because I don't know the story too tough. But according to Neil Gaiman, the writer, this update will actually. It basically says after previously revealing that Netflix television adaptation of Vertigo comics, The Sandman would be updated to take place in the 21st century. Neil Gaiman has confirmed that the series will be set in the upcoming year 2021. According to Gaiman, this update will actually not affect the origin story of Dream of the Endless, aka Morpheus. In the original Sandman comics, Morpheus was imprisoned by the Order of Ancient Mysteries in the year 1916, finally escaping 7 decades later in 1988, i.e. around the time the comic itself was first published. In the Netflix adaptation, Morpheus would apparently still be captured in 1916, though this time he will remain confined for an additional 3 decades, or just over a century in total. Gaiman also discussed how production on The Sandman was supposed to begin earlier this year, but the ongoing coronavirus pandemic threw a wrench in those plans. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I always say this. I always want to read the comic. If it's something that I haven't read before, then I always want to kind of read it before I watch it. Yeah. But the Old Guard, the Umbrella Academy, even some of Doom Patrol, I tend to watch those first before reading them. So but this is one I really do want to read before watching. But I do want to watch this as well.
I've got volume 1. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on one of my shelves. Because when obviously my brother was like, "Yeah, you should be reading. This is one you should be reading." And obviously it kind of ties into like DC Comics as well. Virgo ties in with DC Comics. Like they make appearances in like some of their, especially like John Constantine and Zatanna and.
I love Constantine. I love him in the comics. He's so good.
But he's in that stuff. And I just haven't picked it up yet. I don't know why.
You got plenty of time.
Until 2021.
Hey, retirement. I'm telling you, when I've made it, and I can just live off my riches, retirement is gonna be dope. I've got a stack of games that need completing. I've got graphic novels that need reading.
Oh my god, we're gonna like the coolest old people ever. You're like, Grandma, what are you doing? It's like I'm reading. I'm
playing games.
Like I'm banging out.
I'm playing Final Fantasy VII for the 50th time again.
There you go.
What are you doing, you old bastard?
Like, don't even talk to me, man. It's the last boss. It's the last boss. Get out, man. Let's do something.
Do you even know what up, down, down, left, right, AB is?
Oh, do you even know about A, B, A, B, B, A? You don't know with that cheat code for the Sega Mega Drive. Or if you're in America, the Sega Genesis.
That should be a T-shirt.
This is why we call him the librarian. Yes, that should. It might be soon. Da, da, da. Yeah. I don't have a beard, so I'm just gonna pat my. Good. Okay. So what we got?
Okay. Next.
No,
yeah, definitely looking forward to that. If you guys have ever watched Star Wars Clone Wars, you in the middle of watching it. The Bad Batch is coming to Disney Plus.
Oh my god, hilarious! Did you see the advert for it?
Is there an advert for it?
Hilarious. I thought Mark Hamill's hilarious. Like he's got like a weird advert for like a trailer for it on his page.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Yeah. And I was like, is this the actual advert or is this like he's just taking a piss? But someone was jumping on the bed and swearing, and I was like, oh cool, yay!
Oh shit!
The Bad Batch.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, the Bad Batch is based on on the last season of the Clone Wars. There was a group of clones that were kind of like a bad batch of clones. So they all had like a bit of they had like deficiencies. One of them had lost eye. Yeah, they were just called the Bad Batch, but they're kind of like a team of assassins. There was actually quite dope as well. There's like 4 or 5 of them, and so apparently there's going to be another series, original series with them coming to Disney Plus. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. Yes, there we go. That is something well done, Disney. Thank you for bringing that. Just keep bringing everything else like Black Widow and New Mutants and all, Falcon, Captain America. Thanks.
Are you still watching Clone Wars, Karen?
It's kind of on hiatus at the moment.
You're just like, I don't feel bad.
Exactly.
I don't feel bad.
Hey, man. The thing is, with Clone Wars,
26 episodes in the season, and there's quite a few seasons to go through.
All right, first of all, there are more seasons of Clone Wars than there are of Avatar.
Yes, yeah.
And with Avatar, like I said, when you get to the later 2 seasons, it's all story. Whereas Clone Wars, there's a lot of filler. There's a lot of filler. And why did I stop watching it? Because I was really enjoying it. I think I was watching 2 shows at the same time. Stopped on Clone Wars for a bit, focused on the other show, and then when the other show ended, my mind didn't think go back to Clone Wars. I ended up going to the next show. I'll jump back to Clone Wars.
It's okay. We've got time, people. You've both got time. Watch the damn show.
It is good. They are a good team, so, and it's Dave Filoni doing it as well, so it should be dope, man. And hopefully, maybe we'll see them in the in Mandalorian sometime. So that would be
hilarious.
Yeah,
that would be so good. I cannot wait for Mandalorian.
But when does the Mandalorian take place again?
After Return of the Jedi.
After.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe we could see like a young Qui-Gon or some shit?
Who?
Maybe.
Wait, no, that's wrong. No, sorry, I got that wrong. I'm trying to think of a character that they can introduce. Not Qui-Gon, obviously. Maybe they can throw Samuel
He's
Jackson.
Dead, man. Possibly.
Maybe.
He could probably come back with one arm, or a robot arm.
Or a
droid arm.
Something, yeah.
Or he could be the leader of the Bad Batch because he got like horrifically burnt. And then he's like, there you go.
I think it would be dope. They brought back Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Yeah, with an eye patch.
Can you imagine? He's got eye patches all over the place. It's like,
how sick would that be if Mace Windu came back with an eye patch?
That would be two on the nose.
It has to be like
2
on the money. Yeah. R.I.P. Miss Windu.
Out of a window.
You can't kill
I need him.
I'm already dead. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.